At 7 a.m., my unemployed sister showed up at the apartment I was renting from my parents and said, "I'm moving in." Then my mom added, "We're doubling your rent to cover our expenses." My name is Allison, and at 28 I truly believed I had it all figured out. I was a social media marketer at a booming agency called Digital Pulse, loving the city views from my desk, and crushing it with our biggest client, a national fitness chain. My boss had even hinted at a big promotion, a 15% salary bump, if this campaign went well. And it was going well. My apartment? Oh, it was my absolute haven. A one-bedroom place I rented from my parents at a fantastic below-market rate, a blessing I thought. I'd spent 5 years pouring my heart into it, every single item telling a story, a carefully chosen piece of my life. That plush sectional I'd paid off over months, the coffee table I painstakingly refinished, my Vitamix blender, even my fancy espresso machine. These weren't just things, they were milestones, symbols of my independence. I was meticulously saving 20% of every paycheck, dreaming of my own down payment in about 3 years. I was literally browsing real estate listings, already picking out neighborhoods. My future felt solid, tangible. But my family dynamic? That was always complicated. Especially with my sister, Stephanie, 3 years younger. She was the golden child, the one who could do no wrong in our parents' eyes. While I worked multiple jobs through college to avoid debt, Stephanie breezed through an expensive private university, changing majors 3 times, tuition fully covered. When she needed a car, they bought it. When I needed a car, I got a loan. When she lost a job, she moved back home rent-free. When I got laid off years ago, I was offered a loan with interest. Don't misunderstand, I loved my family truly, but I'd long accepted there were different rulebooks for Steph and me. So I built my own life, fiercely independent, never relying on them for anything. That apartment, their below market rate, felt like a rare win for me, a little piece of family benefit without sacrificing my freedom. Rising action, the warning signs, looking back. The warning signs were flashing like a faulty neon sign. 2 weeks before everything imploded, Stephanie texted me out of the blue. Highly unusual for us. Then my mom called, casually mentioning Steph and her boyfriend broke up, and she quit her sales associate job. And then came the line that chilled me to my core. "Your sister is going through such a difficult time right now. Family needs to stick together." I nodded sympathetically on the phone, oblivious that those words were actually a declaration of war on my peace. The night before, I was blissfully scrolling Pinterest, planning a kitchen backsplash project for the summer. I had no idea that within 24 hours, all my plans, my hard-won peace, would be utterly shattered. Inciting incident, the arrival. The pounding started at exactly 7 a.m. on a Tuesday. I know because my alarm was set for 7:30, and this insistent knocking ripped me from sleep a full half hour early. Disoriented, hair everywhere, I stumbled to the door, expecting a package, maybe a maintenance emergency. When I swung it open, there stood Stephanie, 2 huge suitcases, a duffel bag, and her designer purse piled around her. Her usually perfect hair was in a messy ponytail, eyes puffy from crying or lack of sleep. "Hey sis," she chirped, a forced cheerfulness that didn't reach her eyes. "Surprise. I'll be staying with you for a while." I just froze. My brain short-circuited. "Stephanie, what are you talking about? What are you doing here so early?" She just pushed past me, rolling her luggage into my living room. "Mark and I broke up. He cheated on me, can you believe it? And then my boss was being totally unreasonable about me needing time off, so I had to quit. I just can't deal with toxic work environments on top of heartbreak. You know?" I slowly closed the door, trying to get my thoughts in order. Full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.